NERDSoul.
So my name is Jessica McDaniel. I'm the Community Programming and Outreach Librarian here at the East Baton Rouge Parish Library. I'm on the Mid-City Microcon Planning Committee, and I've been with it for about 5 years now. This is our 6th year that we've had this event.
So y'all, my name is Keith Cooper. I'm one half of Blerd-ish, and I'm here at the Mid-City Microcon. I've been one of the planners since its inception 6 years ago. Been planning on it since January. I do a lot of the marketing, I do a lot of the recruiting. Of course, I come up with ideas in the committee as well, and we try to get talent in. So that's what I do. This has been a wonderful year, one of our favorite years. You know, each year has been getting stronger, better. Word of mouth has grown. I think the new generation of cosplayers, talent, vendors have been supportive of it. Because simply put, you know, this is the only con in Baton Rouge, for the most part, for most pieces of years, properly. So with that in Louisiana, most of us have to travel to like Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, Florida, over and over again if we want to do this type of stuff.
Just like any other event that brings people together, it is an opportunity to connect a really impassioned community of comics, fandom, cosplay lovers to each other. And because you're at the library, to the resources that can help enrich their lives and enrich their experiences with these stories. So it's important that we hold these library events because this con is free. A lot of cons, usually they're larger scale or you have to travel to go to a big city to do it. This is right here in Baton Rouge. This is the heart of our parish.
We created a con that's diverse. It wants to give to the little guy, people who may have just started going to cons as a patron or started working them as a vendor, as a cosplayer. We're trying to be open and inviting. And with that, you know, it's fun, it's free. The free is a big part. Cons are expensive. And if you go to multiple ones, this and that, you know, most parents, like, if you go for a family of 3, that could be at least $90 on a cheap con. At least $90. More likely, it might be $150, $200. If you're lucky, if you get like 200 days or anything like that. Well, excuse me, 200 days, 2 days or a 3-day con. So we alleviate that. We give you talent that you see at other cons that you pay regionally. Sometimes, you know, like our good friend here, NERDSoul, came all the way from VA, or Milton Davis, all the way from Atlanta. We had people all the way from New York, like Stephen Harris. We had people all the way from California before. And of course, we got our good friends like Gamma Ray, Bear and the Beard, right from Jackson, Mississippi. And just tons of people came out. So the support this year has been phenomenal.
Without community, we have nothing. You can have an interest in something, and then if it's just you, it's lonely. You want to be able to meet other people who have the same interests or have similar interests, or who might introduce you to new things that you didn't even know were out there. Holding library events like this is my entire job. This is what I do, is bring people to the library, find ways to bring them and connect them with each other and to the resources that are freely available to them.
And the panels, look, Cartoonman, that's a legend. That's a Baton Rouge legend. Put respect on his name. He will tune you up literally in like 5 minutes, almost or less, or however you want, but he can get you like that. Got Mike, you're gonna see it soon if you ain't seen it already. He got us a couple times and just like, hey, tune me up. We met phenomenal parents, brought their artistic loving kids into the environment. A shout out to the friend Jermaine, his daughter, if Lord willing, once she's able to do things digital, she will be doing work for Blerd-ish. So just to have a spot in your hometown where people can network, trade ideas, see different things and whatnot, that is phenomenal. Where you don't always have that at every like con you pay. Like usually there's some cons you play, everybody's running around like a maniac, whatever. They're not necessarily trading ideas. We're in a library, y'all. This is the place where ideas build things. So it's different. But it's spacious like some convention centers or smaller convention centers, But as some people have described it, it's a cozy, intimate feel.
Libraries, public libraries, they're about access to information, access to the community, access to resources that you wouldn't normally be able to access on your own. That's why we do what we do. That's why we hold this event, is so that we can bring everybody together and celebrate everyone's differences, everyone's likenesses, and be able to amplify perspectives that aren't normally amplified, or they haven't historically been. A lot of voices, local voices, nationwide voices, cultural voices, unfortunately, they're just not very loud because of the way that the industry has been structured over the last years and the way that our American culture has been.
So you want to go up and talk to a writer? You can go up and talk to a writer. You can shake their hand, say what's up, give them a hug, get an autograph, and you can pick their minds. We had, I heard great things about the world building panel. We had a fun time at the Black representation panel. That was great, man. We had some fun stuff. Mark was cracking me up because he was talking about perms and something and I don't know, mullets. I don't know why he got stuck on the mullet, but I get it. Goliath has a beautiful sheen, and I love Goliath too. And Goliath, well, he is black also. So it was a fun time, and I can't wait for y'all to see it whenever that comes up. But overall, we do this once a year. Sometimes I don't know why I'm a part of a con. Sometimes I'm like, why do I do this? Why do I do this? But then when you see beautiful families come together and like, hey, this is my first con. Or you see a dad, bring his daughter who has this dope artistic talent, and you get to see it, and it's like a friend you haven't seen in years, and it's like, and you get to see his daughter, it's like, wow, you can do all this. She's only 16 and she's drawing picture perfect stuff from the 90s, anime and manga, and inspired by things. She knew about, I sold her a Teflon phone. She knew that was inspired by Cowboy Bebop. She wasn't even born when Cowboy Bebop was out, and she knew, and he didn't. I said, hey, but he was like, I don't know nothing. She was like, yeah, this looks like Cowboy Bebop. So that just, to see those things and to hear those things, it makes your work worthwhile.
We do what we do because we love our community. We love that they love what they do. And we had over 72 entries into this cosplay contest. That might not sound very big for larger cons, San Diego Comic-Con, Wizard World, Fan Expo. But for our library, this is our biggest turnout yet. And that just proves that people love this community. They love to come, they feel welcome, and they feel like they can be themselves here, and they can be other people. They can be who they want to be here. And that just makes me so happy. I'm overjoyed. I'm always so ecstatic to see the turnout, that they come not just to the library to see what's going on, but they put in effort. They make their cosplay, they plan all year long, they put it together, and then they come to the library and they get recognized for it. And I love it. I love what I do.